Hi Aries, how are you? I am here to do a small check-in for you for the week. It's a particularly crazy week, okay? Because of the conjunction and the Venus transit and the conjunction with Mars in the North Node, okay? And the square and everything that's gonna go on till the 12th. So, but that said, I'm gonna try and do some quick check-ins with all you guys, all right? I'm gonna get a cup of coffee. I already pulled a reading. And I thought it was going to be quick, but I sat here and stared at it for a long time because it's nuts. It's good, but it's just crazy. Anyways, I'm going to grab a coffee and I'm going to begin with you, okay? I went for the protein shake instead. This is what I'm getting for you, and I'm going to show you some of these cards, but I used a deck that I don't usually use, and I'm not really going to probably use on this until my other stuff, but I will call out these cards. The first card out for you when I pulled on you, and this is mainly for single and troubled in love, okay, for this week. Whoever I pulled on here, what I'm going to say is, like, you've got it going on. You've got it going on and you're tapped in, and, you know, you're showing up here as a King of Earth with a 10 of Pentacles, okay? So, that said, I see like a lot of lingering energy around you. It's like you have lurkers. But it's not working out well for them, or it's not going to work out well for them. And I do think that this is a product of the transits that are going on right now for whoever I pulled on here. But the first card out was Judgment. And on this Judgment, I pulled two cards. I got the Moon and I got an Ace of Swords. And then I pulled down on the Ace of Swords and I got a Two of Wands, and then below the Two of Wands I got an Ace. Sorry, these cards are hard for me to look at. I got an Ace of Rods. And then, you know, out on the Two of, I went to the left first. Down on this Moon, because the Moon was interesting to me because of the way this Moon is, and I'm going to show you this Moon. This is the Moon. I feel like someone's trying to play God in your life right now. I'm just going to say that out loud. I feel like someone's trying to punish you, but they're not going to be able to get away with it because they're trying to act as God, or as universe, as the Most High, as they're trying to emit more power than they have, okay? And it's with ill intent behind it, so because of that, it's not working out for them here, at least for this person I'm pulling on, this Aries, okay? What I have here is like, anyway, this is the Moon, and, you know, she's seeing herself in the Moon, so I feel like you're tapped into intuition here. And right below that I got a Six of Cups, and on this Six of Cups, it's a very special Six of Cups because it's almost got this vibe of strength with it. So I feel like you are very protected in your home space right now, or your home land, or wherever you live. You're very protected and you're enjoying yourself. And I feel like you're not a voyeur, or you don't like people. I feel like you have voyeurs around, but I don't feel like you like it. But I feel like you're like, screw it, or something like this, okay? This is the vibe I'm getting. And I feel like it's caused you some heartbreak, but I feel like you've blocked it out. Because you're here and all your energy. And I feel like there's something different about what you do, or your home space, or something here. Like, I gotta show you this card. I gotta show you this this Six of Cups, okay? Because in this Six of Cups, like, there's this girl, right? And she's like calling this wild boar, like, this wild boar is like her friend. He's swimming in the water. He's gonna like come see her, whatever, you know. So she's got like this power, almost like these vibes of a of the Strength card, okay? But it's a Six of Cups, and it's a wild boar, and she's just hanging out, like, you know, she's just hanging out, playing with her animals, whatever. And then right underneath that, we get a King of Earth, right? Underneath that. So I feel like you are heavily engaged in your business right now and making money. And if you own your own business, company, whatever, I feel like that's what you're engaged in right now. Okay. But you see, there's a lurker here too. All right. And I got, and then, you know, I was like, well, what's attached to this King of Earth? 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So again, I feel like you're doing great, whatever, you know, whatever. But I got these vibes with this 6 of Cups the way it was. I was like, well, who's like looking at her from behind? So on the left, I pulled and I got a 7 of Water. All right, and this is a very strange 7 of Water. It's like a girl in a shower with like this weird monster-y looking dude that you can't tell who it is. Okay, in the background, like in the shadows. Then I was like, what's going on there? And I pulled to the left of that and I got a 10 of Wands, which is like a couple fighting. And then below that I asked for another one and I got a 5 of Swords. And you know, that's more battling. Okay, that's real shit show going on. However, like it's not in your it's like going on the sidelines. So again, I feel like you're protected here. All right, and then over here on this Ace of Swords that was under this Judgment, and I'm just going to tell you like why I feel like I feel like somebody is trying to play, you know, here, you know, anyway, on this Ace of Swords, below that, I asked on this Ace of Swords, what's this truth coming in on this punishment, right? Or this, you know, judgment, whatever. And I get the Ace of Swords. And then underneath the Ace of Swords, I get the 2 of Wands. And underneath that, I get an Ace of Wands, okay? There is something different about these, okay, which led me to ask more questions, right? And it's the way that the cards look. But needless to say, I feel like there's some truth that you got about an offer of some sort or an opportunity of some sort here, somewhere in your recent past here. There was something funky about it, okay? And it, you know, I asked for clarity on it and I got Temperance, Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, which is how I felt when I saw the original card. So there's something about it that was just funky. And then I feel like I asked for a card to the right of it and I got the 6 of Pentacles. So I feel like somebody tried to breadcrumb you. I'm not sure who, but I feel like they turned their back on you, and I feel like something about it was unfair or off and very, very hurtful in one way or another to you. However, like, you know, I asked for, you know, what's happening with whoever did that, and it still hasn't revealed who these people are. Most of them are not revealed, like insofar as it's just you that's revealed with the activities around you, which was real strange too, because the major arcana cards that are showing up here, except for this one, are all linked to you or right vibing off you. And I had thought that this thing with the moon had to do with your intuition, but just because, you know, of whatever, that's why I asked down the line, and the line that I got showed me that it was due to your intuition and that you're plugged in because, you know, here looking at the moon. Anyway, when I got this 2 of Wands in this offer and then this 6 of Pentacles, okay, and this may have been multiple individuals here involved in your past here, okay, when I asked on this 6 of Pentacles, okay, and I said, well, what's happening with those, whoever did that, and the card I got above it, I gotta show you, is the Tower, okay? So this is like, looks like Notre Dame or something, okay? So this is what's happening, or what's going to happen to the people that are trying to play punishment or God here with you or something, because that's the vibe that I'm getting from this reading from you. You know what this is about, if this is you, all right? So this is you in front of the moon, in front of Notre Dame. And these are the people that were trying to mess with you. Okay? All right? And so, needless to say, I feel like you're carrying on. I feel like whatever's gone on is painful, but it's okay. And I feel like the reason it's okay, when I went over here and I asked, okay, and I told you about the tower, and then below this Six of Pentacles, I got this, under this Two of Wands doorway here, you know, I said, well, what did you do with that? And again, I got that Temperance again. So I feel like there was something here that you had to reject, or someone or something here, okay? All right, that was, that you know, like, and here you are on the swing, like, you're fine. Like, you're fine. Angel, like, there's, like, you have angel protection all over this board. Like, every single negative thing I pulled, I either got the Seven of Wands on, Temperance on, the Hierophant. And this happened the other day for, I can't remember if it was Gemini. It's happened for a couple readings. No, it was a Tutelary Tales that I pulled. If, you know, and this is exactly how I said that this transit was going to go down, okay? It was going to go down with, like, it's just a part of this mega transit that we're under right now. That there's people making changes in their lives with good intent, from a good heart space, and then there's going to be backlash from people that some reason are in their own shit and want to interfere with it, okay? And that it's not going to work out well for them. But it's just crazy to me because, like, these readings are falling in line with that. Needless to say, whatever Aries I'm plugging into here isn't doing anything nefarious. They're just minding their own business and trying to take care of their own business. But they got some haters around them. But they're all like, it's not working out for them. Well, anyways, I feel like you felt exposed here in one way or another due to something here that happened, all right? I feel like almost somebody tried to offer you like some shiny apple and you were like, no, I don't want your apple. Or you felt like the apple was poison. And I feel like you got that message from your intuition. And I feel like you've been going off your intuition for a long time here. And I feel like that was the right choice. Nevertheless, there was something heartbreaking about it, but I feel like that heartbreak has backlashed out onto the people that have tried to mess with you here, because that's what the cards indicate. Anyways, I feel like there was something that you felt exposed here, and I'm not gonna put up the picture, but like literally there's like a camera involved here with this. I don't know. Anyway, I feel like you just like resigned yourself of, oh well, eat your heart out, right, kind of vibe. And next to this Temperance, it's like exactly what I pulled. It's like an Ace of Wands with some girl eating her heart out, okay? Needless to say, Aries, I don't know what you got going on there, but looks pretty damn good. I asked for, on this Temperance, then I asked, well, what's, you know, on this, I asked for one to the right here. And then I get the Empress, the Nine of Cups, and I asked for a clarifier on this Empress. The reason being is because she's got like this man at her feet, like, I'm so sorry or something here of this sort is here. And I asked what this was about, and I got the Seven of Pentacles, the Star, and the Fool. So I feel like somebody here that screwed you over may come say they're sorry, but I don't think it matters if they do or they don't. And I think that's exactly where you're at. On this Empress and the Nine of Wands and the Temperance, I asked, like, are you protected? I get the Seven of Wands. You are. And like, once again, I feel like there's something about you're like, screw it, I don't care if you see my light, or I don't give a shit, you know? Say what you want. Like, I'm gonna go about my business, I'm gonna go about who I am, and I'm just gonna ignore this other shit that you can feel lurking in the background, but it's like nobody can get near you. Something of this sort is going on here. Then on the right, I said, what's lurking? What the hell is, because all I see is all these, like, besides you showing up as major arcana here in a right way, and that tower, I'm not getting arcana on who, or court cards on who these people are. Just that it's multiple people. So I said, what is lurking for my Aries? Like, who is lurking for my Aries? I get Knight of Cups in reverse. Then I get you in the upright, showing up as a Queen of Rods. Then on the right, I get a Star in reverse. Aquarius energy. That's a major arcana. Then down here, I said, what else? Like, what it, you know, what else? Who else? What's this, you know, about? Then I get a Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Then I get a Page of Rods in the upright, right underneath you. Then I get a Three of Swords in reverse. Okay. Shit show here going on here. Okay. Let me pull my clarifiers aside. Then I pull another lane and I get a Six of Swords in reverse, a Knight of Swords in reverse, and a Seven of Cups in the upright. You got a bunch of immature energy around you. I don't know who the hell it is. You know who the hell it is, or you probably have an inkling of who the hell it is. But you got a lot of Knight energy around you, and you're sitting here as a queen or a king. There's no gender in tarot. You've got a lot of immature energy lurking in the background here. And it doesn't matter. These people could be old. They're immature. You know, which is kind of concerning because none of them look like they have good intentions towards you, which concerns me, you know, as a reader for you. So I pulled one card above you because I wanted to know if this was you. And I got the Hierophant right above you. And then I pulled a card and I was like, what's the Hierophant doing? I had to pull clarifiers on the Hierophant because I wanted to know if it was a Taurus or if it was protection. And I got a Five of Pentacles above the Hierophant. The Hierophant's blocking you. I feel like there was something here where something happened with you, Aries. I don't know what happened to you, all right? But I feel like you turned it over. I feel like you went about your business and turned everything else over to a higher power. I feel like, you know, I don't know what Aries this is. I feel like you prayed on this, whatever the hell this shit show is, and somebody told you to just lay off the gas and let somebody else handle it. And that's what you did, and that's what you're doing, and you've only gone about your business, and everything else is being taken care of. And I mean, it's just a lot of power. So anyway, I asked on this Hierophant because I was like, I wanted to know if I'd get a court card or a king or a queen or a Knight of Pentacles to see if that was a Taurus, and I did not. What I did get was a seven of Wands, again showing protection, a Daughter of Pentacles, this is showing about your business, and a Three of Wands about your opportunities in your business and your money. Underneath the Hierophant, I have the Queen of Rods and the Page of Rods. So I feel like whatever you do has to do with some sort of communications. Maybe you're a news reporter. I don't know. But you do something to do with communications or news. All right? And whatever it is, you have protection for it. Despite all these negative energies around you. Because every single one, then I asked on this, so I started out, I'm like, give me these freaking, like, what is this? I asked on this Star, and I get Temperance, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. I asked on this Three of Swords, and I got the Six of Swords in reverse, the Daughter of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Swords in the upright. On this, down here, I asked on this Knight of Pentacles, and I got the Hermit in reverse, the Two of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands in reverse, and this Knight of Pentacles that's in reverse. I'm just telling you, there's like a lot of energy, and it made me worried about you. And every single sign here shows me that you're fine. You're absolutely fine. You know, in fact, you're well protected. So I don't know what the heck you do. You know, if you're a news reporter and you're working on a story that can somehow people would want to come and harass you because of the story, or get in the way of you getting leads or relaying information, you're protected. I feel like somebody is sending other people around. Somebody is trying to mess with your shit here. And every single thing that somebody does only causes them more problems. And it's because you are moving from a place of good intention, honesty. And you've been told to like just do that and keep going with your work or whatever you have to do. And that's what you've done. And because of that, you have been protected while everybody else is like just getting a mess. So I don't know, Aries, I hope this was helpful. Keep doing what you're doing, you know, if you, whatever energies, and I'm sure you do feel these because you're tapped into the moon here. Oh, and on this is interesting. Here we go. No. Here it was. This knight, I put this to the side. It was this Knight of Cups that was blocked with the Seven of Wands and this Daughter of Pentacles and this Three of Wands. It was this Knight, that was on the Knight of Cups. On this Hierophant, I put this to the side because it was so freaking nuts. On this Hierophant, because I wanted to know if it was a Taurus, I got the World and this Hierophant sitting right above you, above your head, blocking you from that Five of Pentacles and or bringing the reign of the Five of Pentacles on whoever the hell's trying to mess with you. Or whoever all the hell tried to do that to you is like, it's like there, I don't know how many Seven of Wands and blocker cards I got over here, but like that's a backfire. When somebody tries to do stuff from a bad place, that's a backfire when you get the Seven of Wands. Anyway, on this Hierophant, you got the World, the Six of Cups, okay? And then I said, and the Moon, okay? And again, I get another Moon card where I'm like, well, this could mean, you know, you don't get what's going on, or there's some secrets being held from you or something like that. So just to see what the Moon was, I didn't think it was that. I thought it was your intuition, just like this Moon over here. Okay? I got the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Sun. So once again, somebody is like closing out any interference here. The World on this of yours, and this includes like family, like this is some sort of whatever you're creating here with the Six of Cups, that's yours. Whatever you're doing here is protected. I mean, I have the Sun and the Moon on one clarifier together. Like whatever you're working on is protected, and if anybody's messing with you or something like that, it's not going to work out. And all you have to do, if you're the Aries that's showing up here, is to keep your heart space exactly where it is and to keep doing what you're doing. And you'll be fine. Because you are fine right here. Well, there's a bunch of shit around you and people that are not so fine. So, stay plugged in and have a great week, Aries, okay? I'll see you later. Aries, I'm going to ask for some advice from the universe. For you, if there's anything extra they want to tell you. I don't know if I told, on that tower I got Justice with like 2 other things too. I don't know, I just, this Temperance is a funny Temperance too, because the girl on the swing's got a veil on, almost like the High Priestess. I don't know. I felt uncomfortable for you doing this read. I felt bad for you, but everything was fine. Everything was fine. Nobody could touch you, and you were doing great. So don't worry. I don't know what you got going on, but it looks all fine to me. All right, give me 3 for my Aries, please. Again. Yeah, I don't know if you're Aries with Pisces or Cancer in your chart, but you've shown with the Moon like 3 times about your intuition or something. The advice from the universe is 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Rods, the Moon. Like, keep investing and carry your wands to the castle to finish your project, whatever it is, and keep following your intuition, whatever that is. Hold on, now I feel like I gotta ask a clarifier, but it's like, Every time I do on this one, it's just like, it's the same, the same, the same. I feel like this is like, things seem really hard right now, maybe for you, with this 10 of rods, but it's like, keep carrying your wands to the castle. Drop baggage you don't need anymore, or anything that's stressing you out, worrying about. I also feel that, okay? Because I feel like this moon is protective for you and you're tapped into it though. Hold on. And this guy is carrying the wands towards the moon. Hold on. What's this moon? Page of Cups, the Fool, and the Devil. This is about how you make your money, and it's something to do with your creativity, and it's something you've made a fool's leap towards, and it's something that's going to be very profitable for you. If it's a news story, it's a story of your lifetime. Okay? It's, you know, the one that can get you the big award. I don't know. Whatever that is for you. You know? What is this 10 of rods? Yeah. You are like going to reach some major accomplishment from this. 10, the World. Okay? It's keep investing, don't give up in this harvest here. Whatever the hell you're working on that's got you down here as a King of Pentacles with a 10 of Pentacles, under this 6 of Cups, with the wild boar that listens to you and comes when you call, and this moon with like the freaking flamenco dancer here at the Folies Bergère or wherever the hell you are here. And I feel like there's something, I don't feel like you're meaning to, but there's something that's really pissing off your haters right now. Because on this card down here, it's like somebody wants to freaking smack you down. Smack you down. But that's not their job. And you're not doing anything wrong. So, and whatever has gone on, this is like other people's issues here. I don't know, and I feel like something to do with this truth that came in on this opportunity that was weird, or something weird. I don't feel like it was done, I don't know, I feel like there's other people involved or something, but I feel like something to do with it, with that Ace of Swords, has something to do with somebody was inebriated or something about that truth. Somebody was not in their right mind. You have people around you that are not, are not thinking clearly and are not properly tapped in here. What is this, Devil? Yeah. On the Devil, I get Strength, 5 of Cups, Hierophant. This is like, it's one of these ones that's like too big for me to touch, and I don't want to get into it too much, because like I am trying to, there's some people that are just going through a lot right now. If this resonated for you, you're going to know. I'm not going to dig too deep here, but there's a lot of pain here for you, okay, that you had to like gather a lot of strength for. But again, you have like protection here. You have protection here. A lot of protection about whatever leap you're making, and you're being guided by your intuition, okay, on something big that you're working on, okay? I'm gonna see you later, Aries. I gotta go do Taurus. I promise these were gonna be short. I'm doing short ones this week.